Recording. Sure. Okay, so we are keep talking about the personal differences. Okay, so yes, yeah. Last class we talk about the emotion. Okay, emotion. Okay, and I said, oh, this is my weakest part. Okay, I'm not good at controlling or regulating or managing my emotions. Okay, I'm easily tempered. I got hot-tempered. Okay. But however, what if we fail in management? We fail in managing our emotions. That make a lot of the bad consequences, okay, negative consequences. So I do not say we need to suppress our emotions. No, do not suppress that emotions. Someday, one day, the suppressed emotion will go exploding. Okay, don't try the suppressing your emotions, and then whenever you got stress, whenever you got something in there, you just suppress your emotion. No, someday, okay, don't try that. Okay. However, nowadays we have a better idea. Okay, so let's try to change our perception. Let's change our thinking framework. Okay, we call that is a reappraisal. The appraisal strategy is better. Okay, before something is happening, okay, after something is happening, absolutely we need to suppress something. Okay, so before something is happening, we better to change our thinking. Okay, hope. Okay, I hope. Okay, what's the effect of that? The case of the diarrhea, and then you are now rushing to the toilet. You cannot make it, okay? You are full on the car, okay? You will make a big trouble. I hope, maybe. Then we can manage, we can regulate our emotions in a more productive and in a more constructive way. We don't need to fight against with our emotions, okay? However, we can regulate them. Don't suppress, okay? When you suppress your emotions, oh, no exception, and oh, I'm sorry, but however, I'm not good at. Oh, so yeah, okay, however, it's better. So managing your emotion is very importantly managing oneself. Okay? So then don't try to suppress. Please be smart and be wise enough to. Okay, that's better. And we are moving forward. Okay, so we are talking about the personal difference and many of the first. We do that. Okay, this is the reason why we should be do that, manage our emotions. Okay, have a more positive feelings. All can make it better. All can give us a more golden and beautiful perspective. Okay, we always looking for the positive, constructive solutions. So when we have a conflict, this is the reason. We need so when okay, good. And then we are heading forward and we go forward. Out of this kind of the understandings about the mechanism of the employee behavior, okay, we are now learning about the organizational behavior. Many of the organizational behavior, we are talking about individual behavior and team behavior or the organizational behavior or macro level behavior. Whatever we are interested in managing people's behavior. How many? Okay, so we mainly have two influential factors on the human behavior. Okay, human behavior is influenced by two factors. Human behavior is a function of environment and personal difference. And there is influence from the environment, the macro environment, and within the organization we have this external environment from people. On the other hand, within us, Okay, within our brain, within our feeling, within our heart. Okay, so we have a personal differences. We learned about the personality differences. Okay? Personality, and we learned about the personal emotional differences. And now we are talking more about attitude. Okay? Person, we learned about the motivation, we learned about the emotion, we learned about the personality. Okay? And then we are heading to the attitude. Good. Good. Attitude. Why attitude is matter? Because of this. In business world. Okay. Fortunately or unfortunately, business is not a game. We are serious. Okay, business is serious. Okay. What is the purpose of the business? We want to make money. Okay. Money making is easy task. Money making is not easy. Money making is not a game. Okay, so definitely in order to make money, in order to make business, okay, absolutely we need the best people. Okay? We need the best people. Okay, who is the best people? Who is most intelligent? Who graduated the best school? Who graduated the best something? And then who has the best appearance? Who is the best something? How we can know that? Okay, so that is the reason why we want to hire the most capable, most available, one of the most competent persons, and then those kind of things we test by using the aptitude test. Aptitude test. Okay. So did you hear about SAT? SAT in the US? SAT. What is SAT? Scholarly something test. What is scholarly aptitude test? Aptitude test. Aptitude means competency, knowledge, or the capability, or the availability of the ability. Okay, the knowledge. Okay, so aptitude is the capability. Are you available? What are you? Can you do these kind of things? That is aptitude. Aptitude. Okay, so then why we hire the people in business? Because we think, we judge somebody is solving the problem in a better way. Okay? So you are capable in solving one. That is the reason why we want to. Okay, and who are the technical person? When you grade the best business, when you have a certain, when we increase, we need documentation. Why we need your documentations, why we need for the GPA, and why we need for the how it is something, why we need for the real resume, because we want to evaluate to do this job work. For example, I need a best engineer, develop the software, and then can I hire you? Oh, yeah, because you don't have you don't have necessary aptitude for the software engineer. Okay, or I need somebody who can play and who can who can build a good relationship with the foreigners, foreign global customers. Probably you will be the best aptitude. You may have the best aptitude because you graduate the American college and you have the dual degree and you are good at English and you learned about the global business education. According to different jobs, according to different situations, aptitude can be varied. Okay, whatever. We want to hire the best people. Okay. Okay, so this is a HR practice. This is HR practice. Okay. In HR practice, we interview the people, job candidate, and then a long story short, okay, we are just simply curious about the three things, and we usually make three interesting job interview questions. We ask first, you do this job. Can you do this job? Second, can you continually love this job? I'm asking about your growth. Can you love this job? Okay. And third, I will review. This is asking for the aptitude. Can you do this job? Okay. And this is your potential of the growth, learning and growth. Okay. Final one is your attitude. Even though you are very good at work, even though you are very good at completing your work. Okay. Can I put over here? We have tons of thousands of jerk assholes and employers. I don't know. Even though they are very capable, even though they graduate the best of the best college like the Beijing University, Tsinghua University, Harvard, MIT, whatever, okay? Even though they are jerk, you don't work with those guys. No, they kill the baby well. They really kill the basic fundamental trust. If you feed or not, there is no leadership. Then can I work with? They collaborate with people, and they just stated in the style, and they consume my resources. There is no synergy with them. Can I work with them? Can I put up with them? Unfortunately, no. Okay. So this is a typical 3 questions, fundamental 3 questions in the HR field when we interview the people. Okay. And, oh, yeah, there must be the very complex interview questions, whatever. Okay, but perfect. This is the purpose. This is our hidden purpose. Why? What kinds of things we want to know from our interview candidate? Can you do this? Can you do this job? Aptitude, okay? We want to hire the aptitude, okay? And can you love this job? Growth, learning. Do you want to grow throughout the continual learning for this job? Okay, can you love this job? We want to ask that. And finally, can I put up with you? No, I do not ask your question, okay? I'm asking myself. Can I put up with you? I'm observing your attitude. Okay, so absolutely, we hire for attitude and we fire for attitude. And however, personally, I hire attitude and I fire attitude. Even though there are a few number of the candidates who are not very perfectly matched with my job descriptions, but if I can interview, if I can judge, and then if I can get a recommendation letters or something, okay, supporting materials, and those individuals show that the great attitude, they work hard and that they do something better and that they are always cooperative and that they want to learn something better. They are more customized. I will hire them. And I can teach. I can let her have a chance to learn and grow. Oh, for me, it's easy. However, can I change their attitude? Not easy. Not easy. So then, practically speaking, even though we in the HR field, in the HROB field, we have this kind of the most however, I would like to hire for attitude and hire for attitude. Okay, so like this, attitude is very, very, very important. But that's not easy to judge. That's not easy to evaluate. Okay. Anyway, so on your approach to HR, it's an ideal person for the job, attitude, the capability, human capital, competency, capability, ability, knowledge, skills, and ability, and the physiological capital, whatever. So we want to have your attitude. I hope you can do this you can do this job. Okay, good. However, I'm looking for the attitude. I need your collaboration. I need your synergy. I need your contribution. I don't need a Romeo. I need a person who work with me. Okay, attitude, social capital, psychological capital, and spiritual capital. I want to have you have a more good attitude. That's okay. We'll be happy to have that. And how we can judge and how we can, what is the good attitude? There are many attitudes, but however, this is a nice summary of the attitude. What kinds of attitude do we have?
Improve your life. Top 10 tips to help you build and maintain a positive mental attitude. Changing and improving your attitude can help us change the way we see and do things. I've learned that a positive mental attitude is far more important than aptitude to succeed in life. I've also learned that it's not easy at first because we all have been conditioned since we were born to see and do things and in many cases to think a certain way. But with practice, we can improve our attitude. Here are 10 things you can do to build and maintain a positive mental attitude. Number 1, stay away from negative and pessimistic people. Number 2, do not complain and blame others for your mistakes, problems, misfortunes, and setbacks. You're responsible for your actions and consequences. You're responsible for your life and circumstances. Number 3, be more in touch with your thoughts and feelings. Do not get carried away by your worries. No matter what, make the conscious decision to start your day every day in a positive and optimistic way. Number 4, always work on maintaining a positive attitude about things. We all know that we cannot always control what happens in our lives, but we can always control how we react to what happens in our lives. This will help you build the courage, confidence, and motivation to change, improve, and find a solution to your problem. Number 5, learn to adapt. Things change. Circumstances change. Adjust yourself and your efforts to what is presented to you so that you can respond accordingly. Never see change as a threat, because it can be an opportunity to learn, to grow, evolve, and become a better person. Number 6, face your reality with courage. Take a good and careful look at your situation and allow yourself time to think. See where you are now and decide what you want and where you want to be. Build the enthusiasm, make up your mind, and go for it. Realize that you have the ability and the potential to change yourself and to change things. Number 7, concentrate on the beautiful things in your life. Never compare yourself with others. Remember, you are unique. There's nobody else like you, and you are capable of doing great and wonderful things with your life. Number 8, look for better or different ways to do things. Allow yourself to see beyond what others think is possible, wise, or practical. Be proactive and be a part of a solution, not part of a problem. Number 9, be in charge of your life. Do not think and assume that what happens to you is your destiny. It is not. If you think that way, you will give a message to your brain to stop looking for ideas or solutions to your problems. Number 10, do not make excuses to relieve yourself from your responsibilities. Keep in mind, if you do not control your life and your future, somebody else will, whether you like it or not. Work on your attitude, learn to control it, and always remember, if you're not careful, your attitude will control you.
Okay, that is a summary of the attitude. So a long story short, usually we recommend you to have a positivity. Okay, and I explained a little bit about it, why positivity is working better in problem solving, because at the positive, when you have a positive feeling, positive something, when you focus on the positive solutions, okay. Oh, we usually in our brain, we will have a more broad perspective, and then we usually looking for the constructive solutions, to build a better something. Okay, constructive. So then, having a good positive mood, positive feelings, and positivity, positive attitude work better than the negativity. And when you become negative, we usually have a more myopia perspective, and the ego works better, and then selfishness is getting hurt. Okay, so then you are getting more smaller, and then you protect yourself from the outside something, and then you will stay in silo and you never get out. Then why should we have it? Okay, good. So positive words. Okay. So then, yeah, more academic word. Okay, so we need to talk more about academic word. Attitude are like evaluating a statement and either favorable or unfavorable about objective, people, or event. They reflect how we feel about something. Okay, and the component of the attitude is cognitive component, thinking, and the affective is feeling. Okay, and behavior, action. And we call that is a cognitive domain, and affective domain, and the psychomotor domain. Whatever, yeah, okay, that is composing this attitude. Cognitive, affective, and the behavior are closely related. Probably you can understand this kind of cognitive. Cognitive, affective, okay, and then behavioral, okay, or the psychomotor domain. Okay, so how can I do it? Can I explain it? Okay, so yeah, cognitive happening in usually, okay, so intuitively, cognitive works in brain. Okay, brain. And affective feeling is occurring in our ear. Okay. And behavior comes from here. Okay. So human is composed with the three components. Okay. So that is, and usually we call that as this is not working. No, never. Oh, so this is a treaty. This is our human behavior treaty, and this kind of a blue, yeah, we call this taxonomy. Bloom's taxonomy, okay, so according to Bloom and according to traditional psychology, okay, we usually understand that the human behavior, human learning, and the human something based on the three domains: thinking domain, feeling domain, and the behavioral domain. Okay, and that is linked with each other. Okay, however, traditionally, that kind of concept is stemmed from the Asian culture, Asian philosophy. Okay, we usually think thinking come from heaven, thinking heaven. Okay, and our behavior, our food is grounded on the earth. Okay, and our feeling is the human word. To feel, to human. Okay, traditionally, and that is more conceptualized like this. Okay, behavior come from the energy, fundamental energy, and our feeling and our understanding and our feeling is related with this. Not God, but however that's some more spiritual something, spirit. Okay, and this energy is related with our thinking because that's okay energy 전기. So our brain function is operated by what? Electricity. Sure. Okay. Okay. Our feeling, our spirit is related with human being. And our energy, our fundamental energy is related with here. Okay. Here, the center of the body is usually called PA. Okay, whatever. So we have this kind of the taxonomy. What I just want to say, our attitude is interlinked and interdependent with our thinking, our feeling, and our behavior. Okay, our attitude is interlinked and very complicated. However, nowadays in the Western culture, okay, nowadays in the neuroscience, we respect the root of this kind of three different things is come from our brain. All are the function from our brain. So that's the reason why we must be able to use our brain in a better way. Our behavior comes from the brain. Our feeling comes from the brain. Our thinking comes from the brain. Okay, so this is the approaches in the Western world, but however, originally that stems from the here. More than 2,000 years. That come from the 황제 내경. 황제 내경. 황제 내경. 황제 Beijing. Okay, yeah, sure. Oh, that's more than 2,000 years. But however, that stems from that. Oh, Trinity concept originated from that. Okay, so we have this kind of understanding. Taxonomy. Okay, we call this is a taxonomy. This is how we understand the human. Attitude is a part of our human behavior, human attitude, human personal differences. Okay, so we have a better understanding. Don't underestimate. Okay, we go forward, and then how we can explain that why the attitude was formulated and published, and then in order to explain that the human attitude, and we usually use that as theory of the planned behavior. Okay, whatever theory of planned behavior. TPB. Theory of the planned behavior was introduced by Professor Atzen. Okay, and according to Atzen, attitude represents a person's general feeling toward some stimulus object, and it's stable over time and difficult to change. Unfortunately, that looks like a personality. Okay, and very stable, and then your attitude is not easy to change because that's somewhat innate characteristics. Okay, good. And behavioral intentions model, okay, and suggests that the intentions incorporate the attitude and the more directly influence the behavior. Okay, so we have this kind of attitude toward the behavior of subject known and perceive the behavior of something like this, and that behavioral intention. Okay, so that according to your intention, you change your behavior. So attitude. Well, long story short, the attitude is the more stable and the routinized reaction to a stimulus. Okay, so there must be an attitude. For example, we got a same situation. And a few number of the people, okay, usually confront that situation. Oh, okay. So if there is a tiger, the tiger comes. A tiger, what monster comes? when the monster comes, okay, so what will be your reaction? Huh? What will be your response? Huh? If you got a monster, comes, and then what will be your reaction? Huh? What? Just lie down. Okay, so you will die. Okay, good. Oh, that's a reaction. Okay. Somebody else. Honey. So when you confront a monster, what will you do? Monster, hi, monster comes to you, and then what will you do? Monster, monster comes to you. Yeah. And what will you do? Oh, well. Okay. Jason, here. Well, I wrong. No. Oh, there must be a few number of those guys, including myself. If there is a monster, if there is a tiger, if there is some threat, okay, I fight. Yeah. It depends. But however, maybe you will make a choice, and then a few number of guys will confront. You may be between, okay? And then anybody will confront, and then anybody will go. Or it depends. According to that kind of choices, whenever you have those kind of challenges, whenever you have those kind of threats, and whenever you have that kind of risk, a few number of guys usually confront, and the two confront. A few number of guys, they always look for escape, blah, blah. That's attitude. That's attitude. Okay. That's attitude. Probably we are in the between. We are in the between. Okay. I don't want to say this is something wrong, this is something right. No. Okay. But we do better to pretend. We do better to manage. We do better to try to have a more positive attitude. Okay, if there is a problem, we are the business problem solver. If you confront a problem, okay, whenever you got a problem, whenever you have a problem, and do you think that you can learn from the problem? What is our job? What is our profession? We are a business problem solver. And then if there is a business problem, what do? I do better to better to solve that problem. Look to do that. I better to confront. Okay. So then confront that. Okay, so without any weapons, without anything, and can you confront that kind of problem? No. That is the reason why we then have this problem coding. Okay. Or at least to fight against the monster, at least we have a weapon. Okay, what kinds of weapons do you have? You have many tools, business problem solving tools. Okay, SWOT analysis, Porter's 5 forces, and you learn a lot of those kind of business problem solving tools. Use it. Okay. But however, first thing is, please don't get that, don't run. Confront it, observe it, and try to analyze it, and then try to solve the problem. Okay, whenever you meet the problem, monster, tiger, or the something, okay, whenever you meet those kind of challenges and then you run away and then you never solve that problem. Okay, I know attitude is not easy to change. I don't want to say you must change it. No. Okay, however, at least we need to pretend. Okay, so saying, even though you have an introverted personality, okay, so even though you have an I type of the person, even though you are the C type of somebody, okay, at least if necessary, we need to pretend. Okay, we need to be able to pretend. That's the managing oneself. Even though you don't like it, I know. Okay, I know. But however, if that is helpful to solve a problem, we must be able to pretend at least. Then go home and cry. Fine. You cry and you come back to work. You do that work, you pretend, and you go back to home and cry. Fine. We must do our profession. If we want to solve the business problems, okay, attitude is not easy to change, but however, at least we must be able to. This is not easy, okay? But we need to be pretend. That's managing oneself. Okay, have a good intention. At least we can change our intention. I want to solve the business problem. That's my intention. And then change your behavior, even though your attitude is not that kinds of the style. Okay, necessary. Okay, good. That's our attitude. Okay. Where is that? Where is that? Where is mine? Yeah, here. Okay. Your attitude determines your altitude, not aptitude. Altitude is height. Altitude, lower, higher altitude. Okay. And what defines your altitude? Social position, social ranking, attitude. If you have a more positive attitude, if you want to solve the problem, if you show that your activity, your proactive behaviors to those business problem solving, maybe you will have a more. And even though the dad is lately and he firstly say this kind of things, but however, I directly listen this kind of word from the Festo CEO, Dr. Salva, when I was at the MBA program in Germany. And Dr. Salva was second generation of the Germany, and when he was first immigrated to the US, and he had nothing, his family is totally poor, and however, he had no educational background. He didn't go to any school. Okay, and however, he tried his best, and he tried to learn many things, and he could establish his robot system company in his age of 53. And then now, Festo, yeah, he died a few years ago. Festo is the second largest robot company in the world. He made that. Even though he did not major in mechanical engineering, even though he had no idea about the technology, even though he had no background of the technology itself, even though he had no background of the business, he made that second largest global company work because he shared his story. And in the beginning of his talk, he started with this. Hey boys, your attitude defines your attitude. Your attitude does not define your altitude at all. If that's so, we have tons of thousand CEOs and the president or the leaders from the only who graduated the best of the best. Oh. Okay, here, that's attitude. And then we will go forward about at the job satisfaction. Well, do you think that okay, happy employees work better? Well, happier employees may work better. That means okay, so who are satisfied with their job, they may work better because of positive people. Okay? Positive people usually are good at problem solving. Okay, good. We want to make the people happy within the organization, within the job, okay? Because we want to make them work better. However, how many percent of the people are happy at their work? Well, many of the people are happy at their work. Your father is happy at their work. They're happy at their job. How many percent of people are totally happy in their job? Many people are happy in their job. Probably not. Okay. But how about why? Why people are not happy in the job? Is the nature of the job? Is the nature of the job? Probably. Okay. Okay. So that is the reason why. Can we improve this? Can we manage this kind of situation? Can we make the people happy at the work? Not easy, but however, at least we need to do. Okay, good. Job satisfaction. What is the job satisfaction? Of positive feeling about a job resulting from an evaluation of its characteristics. Am I happy? Am I positive? Am I negative? Okay. And the job involvement. When the people get happy, when people get satisfied in their job, they involve in their job. They engage in their job. Okay. The job, they are participating in the job better. And the job involvement is the degree of the psychological identification with the job where the perceived performance is important to self-worth. Okay. And then job involvement is composed with a few number of components. And the first component is the psychological empowerment. If the people feel more empowered, okay, and then we engage in the work. Believe the psychological empowerment is a belief in the durable influence over one's job, competence, job meaningfulness, and the autonomy. And the second, organizational commitment means, okay, so if I feel happy, okay, I commit more job. I commit in the organization. And identify with a particular organization is go and wish to maintain the membership in the organization. I want to stay in this organization. I want to commit. I want to work more. Okay. And the theoretical model proposes that the employees who are committed will be less likely to engage in the work withdrawal, and even if they are dissatisfied because they have a sense of organizer loyalty. Okay, and many organizations talk. Yeah, you must be loyal. You must show your loyalty. You must serve. You must feel responsible owners of an organization. Why? I'm a worker. Do I need to have that kind of loyalty? Oh, employment is a contract. Do I need to have an extra feeling of the organization commitment? Do I need to have more feeling? Do I need to work more than my money? What do you think? We have a contract, and do I need to work more than my money? But what is clear? If you are an employer, employers will love to have more committed and then more loyal and then more hardworking employees, right? Okay, however, employees, we need to do that. Oh, it depends. Okay, so that is a discrepancy. There is a gap between the employer's want and the employees' thinking. Okay, so that in the perspective of the manager, in the perspective of employer, okay, I want to persuade you to have work. I want to let you have work by myself. Because that will help. How can I make it happen? Or anchor. be able to make you happy. I want to make you happy, like your job. Then you would work better. You would work hard. Whatever weird that it is, and then the next one is the perceived organized support, POS. When the employees have a more feelings of the supporting from the organizer, they work better. And the employee engagement level is a directly involvement with that, especially with that, to get the job and engagement employees are actually about their work in the company. And why a few number of the people really want to work for a company. Okay, and okay, so let's change this question to the national level. Okay, do you want to solve for your country? Patriot? Do you want to sacrifice your life for the country? It depends. Okay, however, we have those kind of heroes, right? Oh, sure. Why? Why those heroes sacrifice their life or there's something very important, something to serve for the people? Because they are good. Why are they good? Oh, we are not good enough. And heroes are natural or something. And those who are highly engaged and highly serving and highly good, very bad employees who are really work. They are just natural good worker. How we can make the people engage in their work? How we can make the people feel more organized support? How we can make the people more committed in their work? And how we can give them a more feeling of the empowerment? Because these kind of things make the people more happy at their job. If the people feel more happy, feel the satisfied, in satisfaction in their job, they will work better. I hope. The question is, as a manager, okay, as a management, okay, how can we make our people happy? Okay, okay, we will continue that. So then, okay, so good things, good thing. Okay, however, what will be happening? What will be happening? What will happen if we cannot make people engage in their work? What if we fail in making people happy in their job? What will happen? Good thing will happen or bad thing will happen? Oh, absolutely. A long story short, we will have this. We will have zombies, not workers. Do you need a worker or do you need a zombie? Absolutely. But however, according to Gallup studies, every year we studied about the employee engagement by Gallup. And the Gallup study continually tell that no more than 30% really engage in their work. That long story short, only that no more than 30% of people are working. And what the other 70% of people are doing, they are we call AI. Zombies. Do you want to fill your organization? Do you want to fill your workplace with zombies? Nobody don't want to do that. Because, not because zombies are bad, but because zombies are more contagious. Zombies create another zombies. Okay? For example, zombies. Okay, they consume my research. But what will happen if the zombies only comes what happy again? Okay, what will happen? You will become and then when oh sure. If unhappy virus changes, So almost immediately, when we have a zombie, that is becoming a zombie organization. No work, no problem solving, only political games, and only do not work on the bureaucracy and the problem. People have. This is the reason why we have why we feel zombies, because we have too many zombies in our world. Okay. And then responses to the dissatisfaction. If the people are not happy, what are they doing? Okay. They will make a voice. This is best. And however, they quit their job. They quit their job. Okay. That is the reason why we lose a lot of people. It's simply because they are not happy. And then nowadays, many Foxconn employees, Zhongzhou, okay, they quit their job and they ran away. Why? If they are happy, if they are satisfied with their job, they run. No. Who is responsible for the running of the employees? Employees are totally bad? No, manager. Foxconn manager, that company failed in managing people. Okay. And the company is responsible for that? No. And the Apple is totally responsible for it? No. Foxconn manager is responsible. Business manager, they are responsible for this situation. People leave. That's our work. Okay, and then there is a loyalty. Okay, whatever that's not bad. Neglect. So do not. They just consume my resource. They do not. That make a big trouble. What zombies do? Zombies create another zombies. They disrupt our organizational morale. They consume our organizational resources. Good. And why many people leave their job? Many people think, okay, not because that they didn't get enough money for the job and they leave. Unfortunately, no, that's a myth from the management side, who totally fail in managing people. Here, there is a big discrepancies. There is a big gap between the manager's thinking and the employees' thinking. Why people leave and what managers leave and what the real leave, that is come from the, and that's a whole institute research, whatever. So the managers think more than 89% of the managers believe that employees leave for more money. People leave the job because they want to get more money from another job. People leave their job because of money. Manager thinks Manager thinks so. Okay. However, what is the reality? When we interview, when we collect the surveys from the exit voice, 88% of the people who left their job, they confess that they leave the company for manager, not for money. They leave the company, they quit their boss, not their job. Oh, maybe I definitely can tell how these discrepancies because I conducted the research about it, HP engineers. And in the HP in 2009, 2010, we got an NSS score, and then we conducted, and my advisor and then myself, and we conducted the research about it, the HP headquarters, the research and development centers, the newly hired engineers perception about their job. We interviewed. And however, we surprised that, okay, so we got to know more than 60% of the newly hired engineers who graduated MIT, UIUC, Harvard, and the many good schools, Stanford, and Berkeley, and they quit their job. within 1 year. And then we interviewed them. Why you quit your job? And where are you heading? And then what is the purpose of your work and what is the something? Okay? And then we interviewed, we conducted a lot of research. And we found out majority of the newly hired best engineers, they quit their goals, not their job. They like their job. In HP, HP is one of the largest IT company and the technology company, and many of the engineers want to get a job in there. That's the reason why they applied and they got a job. Okay, and Harvard almost immediately when they got a job and they started to working, they encountered the situation. Authoritative, stupid, both come. Yeah, you stupid engineer, you are totally boring. You are totally have no idea. Yeah, just follow my word. I should. Shut up, just do it. They got a lot of stress and they realize they like their job. They want you to do something for their kind of the newly innovative production development. Things like that. And they usually got a good salary compared with others. HP give a very competitive salary, but they quit their job. But technically speaking, frankly, HP is very traditional, and they usually have a very machine bureaucracy, and there is a lot of hierarchies. To the factory, yes, to the factory in the silicon valley. But actually, that machine is not that manufactured. Yeah. How many percent of the movie product is produced in HP produces Apple, almost all the manufacturing product is manufactured in China. Okay, hierarchy. So this is a business preference. Don't underestimate the importance of managing people is important. People do not quit their job for money. People quit their job for even though you have a good attitude, okay, so attitude from those bosses is a problem. They never change. I'm sorry, but that's our reality. Look, that's the reason why we are studying and why we are learning about this kind of stuff. How we can manage the people and the money better. Okay? Please be a good boss. Someday you will grow as a boss, you will grow as a manager, you will grow as a decision maker. In that time, please think of we do better to make the people better. We do better to make the people happy. Because happy people will solve the business problems better. Yeah, this is OB paradigm. OB paradigm. And good. And what makes people satisfied with the job? Absolutely, money is something. However, we have much more intrinsic motivation factors. Intrinsic motivation factors. Work itself. I love this word. Why Google engineers develop a totally new, innovative product? Because for money? No, they simply love to develop a new product. Google Maps and Google Calendar, Google something, many new products come from the 20% of rules. Okay. One day out of the 5 working days, one day, Google engineers don't do anything for the company. They just focus on their personal work. From that kind of the personal engagement, they develop a totally new product. Android come from the 20% of rule. So simply, we do better to let people have a interesting job, work with, make the work easy. Okay, pay is one thing, promotion not much. supervision, boss, boss, co-worker, okay? So in our world, okay, so best welfare, best employee welfare is the best people, not best paid. Really, you will get to know that. The best best employee welfare program is providing the best people. That is the policy of the Netflix. They hire only fully grown-up adults because they want to provide the best quality of the co-workers and the people. That is the best intrinsic motivator to make people happy to work. Okay. So managing people is a somewhat different story. Money is important, but that's not everything. Money is foundation. However, we need to manage the people in a more complex way. Okay, good. And then diversity, okay, personal difference, diversity. Unfortunately, we have this situation a few years ago in K University. K University police urged that the vigilance after threat made against the black community in, a few years ago, we have this tweeter. I will kill every black male and the female at the K University. Oh, really? It happened. What happened? Sure. This is serious. And then I will shoot every black woman and the male I see at the K University. It's real. And I will shoot any black person I see at the K University. Okay, University Twitter against the black is for everyone who hates the black people. Yeah, that was happened in the K University. Okay, this is a fundamental violation of our respect to diversity. But there, you know that this kind of things is happening. Okay, racism, hate speech, and the hate something, and that is totally, white supremacy. Okay, they ignore the diversity. What happened? Fortunately, that kinds of the real things didn't happen on our campus. However, we got threat and we investigated and we found that the threater and we just named him in jail. Whatever. All diversity. Okay. Diversity matter. And then maybe you remember the Yellowstone Park, Wolf case, diversity of the healthy ecosystem. A long story short, why diversity matter in the managing people who are the problem solving? Okay. This is the direction. Did I see this evolution? What is the direction of the evolution? What is the purpose of the evolution? Survival. Okay, so who survived? Who survived? Who survived? Competent one? Stronger one? Okay, more stronger, more powerful. More powerful, more better quality. More stronger individuals, more stronger groups can survive, more bigger ones survive in the ecosystem. What is the direction? So overall, throughout all our Earth's history, what is the direction of the evolution? Stronger, getting stronger to survive more. Okay, stronger or diversity. More diversity. More diversity. Okay. When we have asteroid, and almost all big, strong dinosaurs died. When we have a situation, when we have a tumult, when we have a big changes, okay? Many big, strong dinosaurs die extinct. Why? small neighbors, small cats, or small neighbors, the small. Then evolve further into. Okay. Throughout our full history of the evolution, our direction is simple and clear. No. So stronger we survive? No. More diversified ecosystem survive. This is one of the reasons why we respect the diversity. What will happen if we killed all the black people at the Kane University? Is it good? And why if somebody just want to kill all the Asians? What that happened? And if somebody wants to kill all the Chinese during the World War II by why if the Nazis killed all the Jewish in Europe? Good? Reason? The stronger we survive? Unfortunately, no. More diversity will find the better solutions according to different dramatic changes. Okay, every day business environment, business context is changing. So we don't know what will be the best solution. Okay, only the stronger, only the larger companies can survive. No, only the agile, only the more diversified business environment, business entities will survive and find a solution better. Diversity. That's the reason why we need to respect our diversity. Okay, so diversity is defined by the extent to the which member of the group are similar to or the different from one another. And there are two different levels of the diversity. Surface level diversity is just the appearance. You can easily identify who is different. And for example, male and female. Is it easy to identify male and female? Oh, relatively easy. Relatively easy. Okay. So there is a difference in the easily perceived characteristics such as the gender, race, age, and disability. Okay. Good. That's a surface level. Okay. So black, white, or the big guy, small guy, male or female. Okay. Good. That's a surface level diversity. This is okay. Okay, we easily catch, we easily identify some that kind of surface level diversity. This does not make any problem. And then there is a rule of the non-discrimination law or act. Good. However, problem occurs here. Deep level diversity is a matter. Deep level diversity is differences in the value. For example, do you respect the diversity or strengths? Do you want to be patriotic or the diversity? Do you want to solve for money? Do you want to solve for people? Do you want to believe that the theory X or theory Y? With the better to push, with the better to torture people to get work, or with the better to treat the people better to make them work? Fundamental difference. Value, personality difference, okay, and the work preferences that become progressively more important before becoming the similarity as people get to know one another. Invisible, not easy to catch, or hidden bias and the curiosities, quality or quantity, like that. It's a different attitude. It's innate with the differences of the personality, value systems. Okay, and diversity management process the progress by which you manage every one subject where the diversity is more successful. Okay. Namely diversity, HRM, diversity in the group, effective diversity program, whatever. Okay. Long story short, we want to respect our diversity. This is one of the fundamental value of the Kane University. And killing the black people on our campus, that totally violation our fundamental rule. No, we cannot accept that. Okay. So there is a law, however, the law is monthly, okay, and there is a law something. Our diversity, not because diversity is better, but because diversity is our direction. Okay, so that is that, and we will cover the organization structure next week, and then organization structure and the leadership of something, and that's it, and we will have the final exam on next Monday. Not, after, yeah, 2 weeks later.
Next month.
Any question?
Oh, yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, we'll see you next Monday.